Hey guys, thought I'd do this on video while I'm driving up to PA. I have lots of time. So this is the recap of last week's talk that will set up the morning right before we go into the video for the Trust Home in Nepal. I'll be coming out of the bumper video that sets up the Upside Down Kingdom, and I'll probably start off something like this. Hey guys, happy Father's Day. I'm celebrating with you today. My name's Todd Foster, and I'm one of the pastors here at Blue Ridge. So whether you are at the Bedford campus or here at New London, I'm really glad to hang out with you guys today. So if you didn't get a chance to listen to last week's talk, Jeremy did part 3 of the Upside Down Kingdom. You can check it out on our podcast, Blue Ridge Community Church, on iTunes. You can do video or audio. I'd encourage you to go check it out, but I want to do a quick recap of what he talked about last week. And so he did something really unique, did something of a time travel with all of us back to 28 AD, where Jesus was setting up his kingdom, this upside down kingdom. Now, the rule of the day was Rome, and they were something similar to time leading up to that, which was if you were in charge, you did that by ruling people. Might was right. You made them do what you wanted them to do. And Jesus was introducing something very different. Not long before that, he had just done the Sermon on the Mount, where he was describing his kingdom and a way to live to his disciples. And, it went something like this. Blessed are the poor in spirit, or blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. And that was just unheard of in that time. There was no way that someone was weak or poor or hungry or thirsty and got a kingdom, let alone ruled in a kingdom. And Jesus was saying, this is how you became a part of my kingdom. This was how you lived in my kingdom. And so he entrusted this message to his disciples, who became salt and light, became an influence in the world that drove the church, the early church, Jesus's kingdom, into the future to where we are now. And so Jeremy kind of posed this statement in his talk last week, that if he did it then, could he do it again? And if we look back over church history, we know that there were other people that were a part of carrying this kingdom on into the future. But what could we look at today that would be an example of, if it happened then, could it happen again? And so there are examples that Blue Ridge partners with. And one of those partnerships for us is our partnership with Nepal and the Trust Home. So if you've been a part of Blue Ridge over the last decade, you know a little bit about it. You've at least heard of it. But we partner with a couple named Dalma and Arjun Shrestha, and they're here today. And we're gonna get to hear a little bit of their story, a little bit of a picture of someone who lives out salt and light in this world. And paints a picture for us that I think we could step off of and we could have an example of. So to help get everyone acclimated to this partnership and this story, I want you guys to take a look at this.